All right. We're back at it. We're going to still finish up where we was at, but I wanted to just remind everybody that I'm making these videos on 777 is the date, and we done hit the jackpot. Now, this is the second part of where I'm reading it from chapter 29 in the Holy Megillah Nazarean Bible of the Essene Way. I've already done the first part about the fast and the answers for the lions of his presence. And now I am in the second of the tempters, of the three tempters. Okay. So we're in verse 97, another 7. The 49-day fast was about 7. So let's just keep it rolling. This is the second of the foul men, and he talks for like, it feels like an hour, but if my voice starts sounding funny and foul, it's because of what he's saying. He's gonna say some swears. So like I said in the other video, maybe don't let any kids watch this one. All right. Okay, so here we go. This is the second, because Yahshua they just told him to jump off a cliff. That was in the last video. They said jump off that high cliff. Lo, that would kill a normal man. And then Yahshua replied, if I am Jade, you are trying to tempt the Lord Christ. Do you really think that the Lord would deal with Satan's wealth? Okay. And that's in the other video before this one. And now he says, the second of the foul men, the rich businessman who was a dark wizard of the order of parasites, added, if you are Jade come in flesh, you are subject to the same desires of the flesh as any man. Yeah, you share the same hunger for food, women, and power that drives me. And the chief of those desires is power. Lo, Jade obviously loves power. Shit, nobody desires power more than Jaja and Elohim. Just look at how they lord it over everyone. They claim dominion over the entire goddamn mother ovum. I say good because by this, they show that they have right desire for power. Yeah, it shows they are not so different than we Luciferians, and that there is hope for their eventual salvation in Satan. Stupid. Listen to what he said. This is still this foul, dark wizard priest of the order of parasites. He said, understand Satanism. If some God can claim dominion over the whole damn universe, so can I. And I do. As does the rest of my clan, which you call parasites. But hell, I'm also a reasonable man. I band together with birds of my feather, not because I like them or agree on everything, but because together we make a formidable army. And it is only with an army that real power can be taken. And that can only happen with cooperation, bargaining, and deal making. And so parasites have grown in wisdom. We understand how to cooperate and share the wealth of the kill. Together we invade, infest, and devour planet after planet. Jaja may control more territory, but we control the parts we most desire. And according to the prophecies of Lucifer, we will one day destroy the heavens, even those that we cannot enter. Lo, those heavens will cease to exist, for every exalted being will fall by power of our temptations. For lo, though we cannot enter the high heavens, the beings of the high heavens can enter our worlds, and even though they enter our worlds on missions of mercy, once here, they are subject to our temptations. Not all that come find salvation in Satan, but some do. And we pray, yes, we affirm with dark incantations that all cherubim will eventually fall. Every heaven will simply be gone, the populations fallen into Satan. If you are Jade, Imagine what a prize your fall would be in the eyes of all parasites and the dark Lord that we serve. But think not that I'm stupid. I know that you, if you truly are Jade, cannot be easily enticed. I know that the price must be high to entice you. Even so, I know that while you're in flesh of man, you are vulnerable. Even you might now fall. But know this, when Jade falls, he will rise again in the power and glory of Satan. And the prize I offer will greatly tempt you, for I offer more power. It says, for I offer power more delicious than you now enjoy. This guy is still talking. All right, here he goes. But first, you must prove that you are Jade. Wherefore I say, if you are Jade, come in the flesh of man, prove it by wizardry. For if you are Jade, you are the Lord Wizard, though of the wrong robe. Turn stones into bread and feed the poor. You supposedly have that power and give a shit about the poor. Feed them. Then the stupid people will obey your every command. Then you can uphold your end of the bargain we will make. For lo, he who controls the food supply controls the people. And him I can bargain with to mutual advantage. After all, I am in fact a businessman. And a good businessman knows that a good deal is one that benefits both parties. Let's cut a deal. I say to you, let us have this planet. It is already mostly under our control anyway, and we will leave some other planets alone to satisfy your ethical concerns. Does not your Father in heaven most high empower you to cut deals? After all, you are supposedly his representative in the mother ovum. Lucifer is willing to bargain. Where is your spirit of compromise? Wait until you hear what is in it for you personally. You will salivate like a parasite stalking a meal. But first, turn a stone into bread for me, a gift of food for your new best friend. By this act, you will declare that your willingness to negotiate. Oh, I'm so glad that's over. It was starting to make my neck hurt. But okay, so where Yahshua is about to reply. Yahshua said, your temptations are beneath me. Your reasoning is fundamentally flawed. Love is the all-attractive force and reigns supreme as the highest power without having to think about it. Love does not fall when one falls out of love. Rather, love is the heaven that you propose would cease to be. There you have the only bread I will give you, the bread of the truth of love. Okay, that almost took 10 minutes, see, just to read that one yappity yap. But I'm going to jump over right now to the King James so we can see what that was the first temptation about turning the stones to bread, remember? So we're in Matthew chapter 4. This is when he fasted 40 days and 40 nights. And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of Man, command that these stones be made bread. And Jesus said in here, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. So this is the first temptation in the King James. And I don't know why it's coming in my head today, calling it. But anyway, in the King James, that's the first temptation about turning the stones into bread. And in the Holy Megillah, it's the second one. And now we're about to jump into the third foul man, the natural scientist from Greece. I'll probably do this one with an accent because they're so freaking long, but it helps me to read it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We're going to get through this. Temptations. All right. Thanks for watching.